Today we're going to talk about some rare champions. Because it's rare champions that are the most endgame viable. We will need rare champions in Doom Tower secret rooms, and sometimes they run tournaments where you need using only rare champions. So let's start. Apothecary, you can use him everywhere from Doom Tower secret rooms to clan boss. Any dungeons in the game. He's got the defense in dungeons. He's got the 2-turn heal, can be critical as well. Increase speed turn meter, he's got it all for a rare champion. Very good base stats too, a lot of defense, a lot of speed, a decent amount of HP. 3-time hitter to on his A1. He is very nice champion. Very nice. Judge. He has a damage increased by 10% for each debuff on the target, on his A1. But, really is his A2, attacking enemies 2 times, on a 3-turn cooldown fills term here by 10% for each critical hit. He also has a passive, with each hit has a 30 chance of placing decreased accuracy, speed, attack or decreased defense, for 1 turn, so not a bad passive. So, I don't need to tell you guys, Judge in a stun set is gonna be absolutely tremendous. Hazard Depart. He is gonna be very good for you guys, a Void Affinity rare champion, with 2 strong AoE attacks. He has turn meter fill here on his A2. On his A3 he has increased accuracy on all allies and decreased defense. On an AoE again on a 3-turn cooldown. Increase accuracy can help you out in a lot of different areas even in the endgame. Berserker. Another 2-time AoE champion right here. On the A3 will ignore 20 of each target's defense. The bummer is on a 4-turn cooldown, we love that to be on a 3-turn cooldown, but a lot of people use Berserker again in a stun set. He has turn meter fill as well, if the attack is critical on the A1, keep him going more often. Also, grant extra turn on the A2, most importantly he has good multipliers, so he can actually deal some damage. He's used mainly as a DPS in those Doom Tower secret rooms. Reliquary Tender. A rare revolver. Also, with a full cleanse on a 3-turn cooldown, also, with continuous health, and decrease attack on the A1. What more could you ask for in a support champion? Sentinel. He can be a great provoker, to use against the Magma Dragon, even in the endgame, his damage is based up. Attack and defense, a little awkward. He has a heal on his passive at the start of his turn, the heal can be critical. But really it's about this A1 he has a 85 chance of landing provoke, if the attack is critical on his A1. You can land those provokes very consistently on his A1, keep him provoked the Magma Dragon the entire battle, and then victory will be yours. Greybeard. Greybeard very good for crowd control. He has a provoke. 70 chance of provoke on his A1. On his A2 an AoE with a freeze on a 3-turn cooldown, so 40 chance of a freeze on his A2, again on a 3-turn cooldown. Has a shield and counterattack on himself, which is going to lead to more provokes. Also has defense aura in dungeons. Executioner. We're seeing him used a lot in the endgame as well. We have a stun on the A1, on the A2 AoE 3-turn cooldown, with a decreased speed, granted the weak version of decreased speed, but an AoE, decreased turn meter and decreased speed on the same ability, on a 3-turn cooldown. That's gonna be so useful for all these secret rooms where we have to stun, we have to crowd control. Also, has increased defense and counterattack on himself, leading to more stuns of this A1, and again a 30 chance on a stun on an A1 is not bad for a rare champion. Soulbound Bowyer. She's an AoE on her A1, so put her in stun set or put her in a retaliation set. Decently hard-hitting A1, but really is her A2 ignores 75 enemy defense. On the A3, 75, make it 100% chance when booked, of fully depleting the target's turn meter. On a 4-turn cooldown, like Coldheart, right, minus all the damage, but, still she's bringing a lot to the table. So, thanks you a lot for watching, and see in next videos. Have a good legendaries.